Hello guys, Eric here, and the Huawei Watch is one of the most stylish smartwatches you can buy. In my opinion, it's one of the best on the market, but it's been out for a while. It's gotten a software update and a couple of new things, so let's talk about it. Should you still buy a Huawei Watch? Unboxing the Huawei Watch was great. You can pull it out, there's a nice leather band on it, and you're good to go. It looks great right out of the box. On the back you find stainless steel, the charging pins, and the heart rate monitor. In my testing, I found the heart rate monitor to be just as bad as most smartwatches. I prefer not to use it as it typically isn't really able to give me a good accuracy for my heart rate, although that can vary for some people. At the end of the day, if you want to get something specifically for fitness tracking, you're better off with something like a Jawbone Up or a Fitbit. This watch is definitely for style, not for working out. I'm personally not used to having a bezel on my smartwatches, as the last smartwatch it came from was the Moto 360. While the bezel on the Huawei Watch is definitely refined and won't be distracting, I still prefer to not have one. But having a 360 display instead of a flat tire was pretty nice. Again, since I'm used to my Moto 360 where there was a wireless charging dock, charging this was kind of a hassle. I know a lot of other reviewers who have said that they'll put their watch on their charging dock and it won't be charging because the 30 pins are loose. I have not found that problem. I plop it down on the connector and everything works out fine. I just have to shake it a bit to make sure the magnets are in place. While I definitely would have preferred wireless charging, it's not a deal breaker. And you're not going to have to worry about charging it too much. In my testing, I found that it lasts about 1 to 2 days every day. I prefer to charge my watch every night, but I've had plenty of nights where I leave this on my wrist as I sleep, and the next day it'll still be good to go. The display on the watch gets nice and bright, and I found that the auto brightness on this is so much better than my Moto 360. When you turn this bad boy on, I was a little surprised because this is running the latest version of Android Wear. The notifications on the new version of Android Wear, in my opinion, are so much better. You can see a little scroll wheel on the side, which is really useful for me so I can get a general idea of how many notifications I have. Opening apps on the Huawei Watch is great. I've been able to check my agenda and use City Mapper and other apps on the watch, and they've worked really well. I still don't feel that smartwatches are in a place where they can replace your phone, and the extra hassle that it takes to pick out your phone from your pocket is still overall faster than using a smartwatch, but it's getting there, and that's really exciting. The overall scrolling-based interface is great, and it's much more refined than in previous generations. To access Google, all you have to do is hold the button on the side, which is way better than the Moto 360, where you have to press a button and then swipe 3 times. Voice recognition is okay, although again, I still prefer to just take out my phone and type out any questions I have for Google. My only real note for the Huawei Watch is to make their button on the side also a dial. Once they do that, they could very well have the best smartwatch on the market, if not already the best smartwatch on the market. Overall, if you want one of the most well-rounded and stylish wearables, you can't go wrong with the Huawei Watch. I'll leave links below for you to purchase them, and if you have any more questions, be sure to hit me up on my Twitter, and I will be sure to answer them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, drop me a comment down below why you didn't. This is Eric, and I have more videos coming your way.